A weekend of blood, sweat, and tears comes down to this. NMC Wright Ball Release Baseball 16U 1 will leave with some silverware to begin the Diamond League season. Good evening, everyone. I am Nathan Smee on the call for you this evening in the 2024 Tim Lally Diamond League Tournament Championship game between NMC Wright Ball and a tough team in Release. A great game just gone. Release winning it 14-2 earlier today, an 8-2 victory for Wright Ball over their fellow NMC team in Lusick. For Release, it's Mercurio, Ward, and Kramer due up to begin the game. Mercurio had a great game in the one just gone against the Longhorns, where he goes 3 for 4, and an error over at 2. Is it made up for? Yes, it is. A nice makeup play over by Katarina to retire Mercurio to begin the game. It originally was going to be an error, but instead of freaking out, he kept his composure and made the play. That's what you need from your second baseman, and it's a big out number 1 against a high-flying Release team. As I said, 14 runs scored in their last game. They are no joke and no team to be taken lightly. The pitch. This is upstairs. On the mound for Release is Andrew Holcomb. Holcomb had a nice game last time out for Release in the win. Holcomb went 2 for 3 with an RBI. In the zone, now it's an 0-2 count. And for NMC, you can see on your screen, Travis Sloan also had a good game. It's an 0-2 count here. Can Sloan get his first K of the ball game? Left center field, it is shot. It is going deep, and it is caught in center field. A nice job in straightaway center by Austin McCreary to see it into the glove for out number 2. That took plenty of hustle from that young man. It was destined for extra bases until it wasn't. McCreary came in the game late, ended up going in based on a pitching change when LeMeister went in to pitch, and now gets the start in center field and makes a big play. Sloan's first offering is swung on a miss by Kramer. 0-1 count to begin this at bat. Kramer also had a nice game. The whole Release team had an excellent game. Everyone on Release's roster who played had a hit. Clips the corner, it's an 0-2 count. Similar to how Downing came out firing, Travis Sloan follows suit. It's an 0-2 count. Sloan will deliver. Ground ball chopped to the left side of the infield. Scooped up, throw across diamond is not in time. The tag's not there. Okay, there it is. Now the tag is there. A nice job by Albert to apply the tag to Kramer to retire the side. We go into the bottom of the first, scoreless in Hudson. Bottom one here in Hudson, 0-0 ball game. Brady Eckert, Murphy Kelly, and Isaac Matthews due up in the home half of the inning for NMC Wright and Ball. First pitch, Eckert sees is a single up the gut. The Strongsville Mustang begins his second game of the afternoon in style. Simple hitting, sees the ball, hit the ball. And now we go to Murphy Kelly, the right fielder. We'll get a little backstory on him in a moment here. But Kelly did not play in the first game. Looks to make an impact here in game number 2. Second pitch of the inning is hit to left field. It's a base hit for Murphy Kelly. Going to 3 is Eckert. He'll take a turn and go back to 2. But it's a base hit for Murphy Kelly. And the wheels are starting to roll for NMC. An excellent bit of hitting from Kelly. Like I said, did not play in the first game. Clearly saving his best for the tournament championship game. And now up steps Isaac Matthews, the catcher. 2 on, none away. It's the danger zone. Holcomb on the bumps, trying to settle on in. He caught the last game, has Kramer behind the dish to catch him this time out. The third pitch of the inning is skied. It's an infield fly, so the batter is out and caught over at short. So 3 pitches and 3 hits. And now here comes Owen Courtney, the left fielder. Courtney homered at the beginning of the tournament. If he does that now, that would be big for NMC. In the dirt, blocked by Kramer. It's a 1-0 count to begin this at-bat. Going back to game number 1 of the afternoon, Courtney had 2 base hits and 2 RBIs. The runner checks, and time called. Holcomb trying to keep a close eye over on Eckert. So all 3 Mustangs on this NMC roster are in the starting lineup today, with Tabata cleaning things up in 10th. Holcomb checks and delivers. Goes into center field. It might be shallow, and it's caught out in center field. A nice job by Mercurio to see it into the glove for out number 2. It's simple what he had to do. Just charge the ball and get it, and he did exactly that. And now with 2 away, up steps Quinton Albert. Pitches in the zone. 0-1 count to begin this at-bat. Holcomb now starting to find his groove a little bit. Still 2 runners behind him to deal with. Left center field, it goes in the gap for a base hit. Quinton Albert may have had himself an RBI single in the championship game. The play at third is not in time. It is an RBI single for Quinton Albert to give NMC a 1-0 lead. That is a big-time player making a big-time play in a big-time game. This is a big tournament to win. We had to make sure it was an RBI single before it was confirmed. It looked like it, and if the play was there over at third, it might have been too late for the run to score. But nonetheless, it's a 1-0 ball game. The pitch with runners at the corners misses upstairs. It's a 1-0 count to begin this at-bat on Mason Caterina. Caterina began the game going on over to second base, bobbled it, but in the end made the play. The pitch from Holcomb. Bounces off the catcher Kramer's glove, but he keeps it in front of him. Misses outside. Release will have to play from behind. They didn't have to do so in the first game they played, as they got out to an early 6-0 lead. This time around, not so much. Holcomb checks, and time called by Caterina. Magalone awaits in the on-deck circle. The pitch. In the dirt, blocked by Kramer. The runners will stay put. Kelly thought about a little retreat. Probably the right move in the end. So 2 runners in scoring position here for Caterina. who can easily blow the game open with one swing of the bat. The pitch, right in the zone. A nice get-right pitch for Holcomb. And misses outside, so that loads the bases. So Katarina does his job, and now up steps Mike Magalone. The junior from Lake had 5 innings, 4 hits, no runs, 4 Ks yesterday. This is a big time for him to make an impact. And after him, it goes to another designated hitter in Cole Lemeister. The pitch. Finds a corner. It's now an 0-1 count. The pitch. This is upstairs. Holcomb still deals. Swing and a miss. A hefty cut by the shortstop, Magalone. The bases loaded. A base hit would be huge. The pitch from Holcomb. Off the side of the bat and into foul territory. Zarco can't make a play on it. Cole Lemeister, the designated hitter, waits in the on-deck circle. The pitch from Holcomb. Swing and a miss, gets him to cut through and retires the side. Plenty of damage could have been done, but only 1 run scores, courtesy of an RBI single from Quinn and Albert. End of 1 in Hudson. Right now, NMC leads it 1-0. Top of the second here in Hudson in the 2024 Tim Lally Diamond League Tournament Championship game in the 16U division. What do I need to say about this next hitter that cannot be defined by one onomatopoeia? Crack. One swing of the bat can change the game, and Jack Zarco is the man that can do that. Last game, his first at-bat was a 2-run homer to left field. Since then, 2 walks and a hit by pitch. In that game, the Longhorns were afraid to pitch to him. Zarco, if he gets a hold of one, we have a tie ball game. Sloan will look to continue to work the way he did in the last inning, where he was very effective. And he finds the corner. It's an 0-2. This is the position you want to put Jack Zarco in. Down 0-2 in the count, has to swing at something that isn't his pitch. Travis Sloan, if he can navigate out of this at-bat in 3 pitches, that would be extremely impressive from that young man. Can he do it? Just going to miss outside. A challenging pitch, but not caught at. Sloan goes to Shelby High School, another good team in the OHSA. So he's had pressure experience before. This is pressure at its finest, a championship game. The 1-2 runs inside, so now 2-2 count. After Zarko, it goes to Holcomb, then Fauver. Sloan will set. It's a 2-2 after 2 balls in a row. The pitch. Smacked into left field. Say goodnight to that baseball. Jack Zarko does it again. We have a tie ball game in Hudson. It's 1-1. Fear Jack Zarko. He is a mammoth. To clean up the quote from Major League. Aw, shoot. If you've seen the movie Major League, you know exactly what that's in reference to. But man, we got the name right this time. It's Zarko. Once again, there is no I in team, but there is in Jack Zarko. It's a 1-1 ball game now. There we go. And now up steps the pitcher, Andrew Holcomb. Sloan will deliver. Finds a corner, 0-1. A one-man wrecking machine. That is the best way to describe Jack Zarko. Once again, Canton Hoover, they might have a guy who could compete for the hitting title next year if he continues to hit the way he has so far in this tournament. That one was definitely a lot farther than the first home run that was in left center. This time, a little less contact. It's a bloop hit over to second base. And called off in right field. This is second baseman. Kelly gets it for out number 1. So now up steps Aaron Fauver, the extra hitter, additional hitter, whatever you want to call him. He can hit once again. Last time that this team played, every single guy in the lineup had a base hit. The pitch from Sloan. Right field it goes this time. It might be shallow. Kelly goes to get it. Falls right in front of him for a base hit. Fauver does his job, and the go-ahead run is on the base path. I said it for the Longhorns when they were down. All it takes is small hits that can make a difference. It's a 1-1 ball game. One swing of the bat obviously changed that from Zarko. Would not be surprised to see him pitched around the rest of the game. But now it goes to small base hits. We've seen innings of 4 or 5 base hits that only result in 1 run. This league is very interesting in that sense. Left side foul, just curving, so 0-1 count. So Carter Lukens looking to continue where he left off. Also had a nice game, believe had a double in his first at-bat of last game. Yes, he did. It was an RBI double. Slomas is low. But he did a good job at the beginning of that at-bat, and there's a lot that can be learned from that at-bat going forward to face Zarko again. Had him down 0-2, just hung one a little too close to his liking, and he was punished for it. Right side of the fence, it goes foul. In the on-deck circle for release is Alex Rossetti, the left fielder. Well, after this week, we'll be going to our games of the week here. They'll be in the Western Reserve Collegiate League, the College League, associated with the OPL and Diamond League. Some talents with plenty of background to them. There's going to be some exciting baseball upcoming. Right field it goes. It bloops in for a single. Lukens does his job once again. 2 on the pond with 1 away. And now up steps Alex Rossetti, the left fielder. Death, taxes, and release baseball getting base hits. 3 guarantees in life. I said it at the bottom of the broadcast last time out. This game has a slugfest written all over it. As of right now, release definitely holding up their end of the bargain. And even NMC loading the bases and scoring, holding up their end too. Right field foul this time around. And as it was in the first game of our triple header, most of the contact going to the right side. Sloan with 2 behind him and 1 away, looking to get out of this jam. Comes set, now the pitch. Off the foul to the right side. Once again, this time it clears the netting and fence. Morin, the right fielder, awaits in the on-deck circle for release. It's Lukens over at first, Fauver at second for release. Sloan keeps looking over that back shoulder. They're trying to keep the runners honest. Ground ball up the gut. This could be two. It goes off the glove of Katerina. Everyone's safe all the way around. Release will attempt to take the lead. The play at the plate is not in time. Good base running from Aaron Fauver gives Release a 2-1 lead. It was smacked up the gut. It just clipped off the glove and went into the outfield. But in that situation, knowing where the ball is key. That's also going to fall on the base coach. So shout out to the third base coach of Release, seeing where the ball went and making sure Fauver had plenty of time to know where that ball was so he can run. Left side it goes. It's basically a bunt. The throw to three is in time. Oh, we're going to watch the replay on it. It was a close play. It's bang, bang. But a nice job by Sloan to get the out over at three. They were before. Okay. There's 2 outs, but the lead runner out. Still 2-on. Now it goes to Jagger Dalton, who had himself a nice little game, batting 10th for Release last time out. The pitch from Sloan. Swing and a miss as a 0-1 count. Release definitely feels robbed of a base runner, and potentially they were. After Dalton, it goes back to the top of the lineup. Sloan still trying to keep the runner at second honest. Right side, it goes down the line for a base hit. You could hear the eruption of the Release fans when that ball hit the right field line. Going into two is Dalton. He is out. The run will score. So now we have a 3-1 ball game as we go into the home half of the second. A lot to unpack on that one play. A nice base hit for Dalton. It's an RBI single. Tried going to two, but did just enough, not being tagged before the run score. We go into the home half of the inning. It's a 3-1 ball game. Back on for the home half of the second inning here in Hudson, Ohio for the 2024 Tim Lally Diamond League Tournament Championship game. It's an exciting game so far. A 3-1 ball game. Release scoring 3 runs in the top half of the inning, and NMC scoring 1 in the bottom of the first. That's the damage thus far. Foul tip by Lemeister on that pitch. It'll be him, then McCreary and Tabata to round out the 3 due up this inning for the home team. Holcomb will take a second before getting back ready. Did a nice job to work out of the jam in the first. He delivers. Off the bat to left field. It's a blooper over to third base. Lukens gets it in foul territory on the grass for out number 1. Nice job by Carter Lukens over at third. Goes into the grass, leaves the turf, and makes the grab. And now it goes to Austin McCreary. Already had his number called in center field to retire Brevin Ward in the top of the first. Now we get to work at the sticks. The pitch. Curveball clips the corner. Nothing in one. A common theme of today's games has been the curveball being dangerous. That has been a given for any pitcher that has really stepped onto the mound, regardless of if they went 1, 2, 3 in an inning or got shelled for 5 runs. The curveball has been potent by every single pitcher who has stepped on the bump today in Hudson. The pitch from Holcomb. Right field it goes, and caught on a line! A web gem over at second base by Dalton for out number 2. Got the moves like Jagger, as his first name suggests, and a web gem to add on to it. What a snag over at second. It was lined. It was destined for right field. He said not so fast. He can do it at the sticks and with the glove. Outside gets the call. Nothing in one count here to begin this at-bat on Ferris Tabata, the third and final Mustang in the lineup. Right field a little bit further along the line, this time in foul territory. Morin sees it into the grass. It's a 0-2 count now on the shortstop. Going back to the first game, Tabata was 2 for 2 with 2 base hits and a walk. After the shortstop, it goes back up to the top. 2 more Mustangs in a row, starting with Brady Eckert and ending with Murphy Kelly. It's an 0-2. Holcomb looking to get out of the inning. Doesn't on that pitch. Misses low. It's a 1-2 count. And I don't mind that pitch in that scenario. It's an 0-2. You're getting him to swing. Try to get him to chase. Ground ball slapped to the left side. Ward greets it, throws cross time, and it's low, and snagged by Zarco to retire the side. NMC goes in order. End of 2 at Hudson High School. Release leads it 3-1. Top 3 here in Hudson. The lights are coming on. Brightness going up on the camera. Try and get it as bright as we can. That way you don't miss any of the action. It's been a great game so far. A 3-1 ball game. If you're just tuning in, I am Nathan Smee on the call for you this afternoon in the 2024 Tim Lally Memorial Diamond League Tournament Championship game. Sloan's first pitch of the inning is fouled away to the netting. It's a 0-1 count to begin the second at-bat of the day for Caleb Mercurio. Mercurio, we said it, in his first at-bat, had a great first game in the 14-2 win over the Longhorns. Looks to back that up now, the 3-1 lead in hand. Chopped right back up to Sloan. The bare hand throw to one is in time. A nice pitcher fielding play for out number 1 from NMC. So now up steps Brevin Ward, the shortstop. Flew out to center field his first time up. On deck is Cole Kramer, and in the hole is the dangerous hitter, Jack Zarco. The pitch from Sloan. Runs inside. It's a 1-0 count. Besides that one pitch that was sent over the fence, 3 hits still allowed, yes, but Sloan has been hitting his spots really well. That is why the game is where it's at right now. Most other pitchers, this is what you had in the other game. A 7-0 game, 8-0 game early on. Sloan, like he did right there, finding the inside corner, has been really good at finding his spots consistently. And that's a reason why it's a 3-1 game. NMC still has a very good chance to win it because they have a pitcher who can keep him that close. Ground ball left side, it sneaks through for a base hit. A nice bit of hitting from Brevin Ward to get on base with 1 away. Now up steps Cole Kramer, the catcher. I said it a lot in the first game. Pitchers can be defined by how they overcome adversity. Adversity right now, a runner on with 1 away, you're already down by 2. You need to avoid allowing any more runs. You need your bat to get hot. You're the top of the lineup who did really well the first time around coming back up. Get them to the sticks. That's the goal right now of Travis Sloan. Sloan still sitting on, I believe, no Ks yet today. Still looking for his first, a big contact hitter. Left center field it goes. Do we have our second yard call? No, it's just going to stay inside the park. Going on into third base is, I believe that is Ward. Yes, it is. So Kramer does his job. It's an RBI, or not RBI, it's a double. A nice bit of hitting from him. And now 2 in scoring position for Jack Zarco. A dangerous position to be in for NMC. 1 swing of the bat can change the game once again. 2 home runs today in 2 games. Can he make it 3? Sloan trying to settle into the inning. Has 1 out behind him and 2 runners in scoring position. Fouled off the bat to the right side. You can definitely tell Zarco wants to go yard once again. It's an 0-1 count. I'm kind of surprised that Sloan is attacking him the way he is in this at-bat. A challenging first pitch. I would have gone a little bit more outside with it, especially given that anything closer to the plate is almost certainly going over the fence. Swing and a miss. That's the home run swing. It's an 0-2 count.
Come on, stay alive, Jack. Stay alive. Just make contact.
It'd be allowed out number 2 for Travis Sloan if he can get it. He had Zarco in an 0-2 count last time out. Can he finish the job? Here's the 0-2 from Sloan. Left field it goes. It's a base hit. 1 run will score. Rounding and attempting to score is Kramer. The play at the plate is not in time. It's a 2 RBI single for Jack Zarco to give release a 5-1 lead. So now 3 RBIs in this ball game for Zarco. He is continuing where he left off earlier this afternoon. He can hit the baseball well. Perfect today at the plate. Now 3 for 3 with 2 walks and hit by pitch. Pitch misses outside on Holcomb. It's a 1-0 count. NMC looking to get the final 2 outs of the inning so they can go and hit and try and get some runs back. Sloan nods and delivers. Thought about it, but holds back. It's a strike nonetheless. A nice get-right pitch for Travis Sloan. Short-term memory right now has to be the name of the game for Travis Sloan. Forget the home run. Forget the 2 RBI single. Just pitch your game the way you know how to pitch. The delivery. Swing and a miss. There it is from Sloan. Just needs to keep doing that. Just focus on the next pitch. It's a 1-2 count. Sloan will come set once again. Takes a second and time called in the box by Holcomb. Probably the smart decision. Stay tuned after the game concludes for the trophy presentation of the 2024 Tim Lally Diamond League Championship. The first bit of silverware that the Diamond League is handing out this season. The pitch. goes up the gut into center field on a fly. Mercuri gets underneath it and retires Holcomb for out number 2. One out closer to getting out of the inning, and now up steps Aaron Fauver, the additional hitter. Had a base hit his first time up and looks to move along Zarco. Once again, it's the top of the lineup for NMC, due up in the home half of the 3rd. Sloan sets, checks over his shoulder and delivers. Runs inside and finds the corner. Nothing in 1 count. After Fauver, it goes to Carter Lukens, the 3rd baseman, who also had a base hit. So far today, 7 hits for Release in this game. The pitch. Runs low this time. And looking at the seeding, this Release team came in as the quote-unquote underdog in the last game as a 2 seed. The way you see them play, you think they're the top dogs in not only this league, but really in most 16U leagues in the area. Off the bat and foul into the parking lot. Sloan taking a second to get the call from his catcher. The wind and the delivery misses upstairs this time around. Sloan trying to vary up his slots, needs to get out of the inning sooner rather than later. You got to give your bats a chance in this game. You're down 4, you have a chance. Can Sloan retire the side? The pitch. Chop foul to the left side and scooped up in the on-deck circle. A nice bit of flashing the not-so-much leather by Carter Lukens. Added to his putouts, why not? Sloan will come set once again. Still a runner over at first. Will deal. Runs inside. Doesn't get the call. Third base coach giving some calls over to Zarco at first. It's a full count here. Runner will go. If it's a walk or a base hit, Lukens will have a chance in the 3rd. The payoff pitch. Smack left side, it's down the line for a base hit. A nice bit of hitting for Fauver. And staying at second base is Zarco. Now he goes to 3rd. So it's a base hit. Error gives second base to Fauver. 2 in scoring position for Release. So Carter Lukens, here's his chance to blow the game even more open. It's 5-1. One swing in the bat can make it 7-1. NMC has needed the last out for a little while now. They need it more than ever. They need to go into the home half of the inning down by 4. Sloan will come set, nods and delivers. Misses upstairs. It's a 1-0 count to begin this at-bat on the 3rd baseman. If he's able to get on, it goes back to Alex Rossetti, the left fielder. No action as of yet in the bullpen for NMC. Sloan nods and delivers. Finds the zone, a get-right pitch. Sloan sets, checks over the back shoulder and delivers. Misses off the plate. Good miss, trying to get in the chase. You still can't give him meatballs, but you also have to kind of be a little more willing to pitch a hittable pitch. As a contact pitcher going for a K, it's pretty difficult to do. But Sloan can definitely do it. Swing and a miss, now a 2-2 count.
Stay alive, Carter, stay alive.
With the runs in this game added, we're now at 32 runs across 3 games this afternoon. Sloan will come set at the 2-2 count, looking to strike out Lukens. He does. Gets him to cut upstairs, and it retires the side. We go into the home half of the 3rd. Release, adds some more runs onto their tally. They lead it 5-1. Bottom of the third here in Hudson, Ohio. NMC trailing 5-1 to release baseball here in the 2024 Tim Lally Memorial Diamond League Tournament Championship in the 16U division. If you're just tuning in, I am Nathan Smee on the call for you this evening. As well, this tournament sponsored by Tim Lally Chevrolet. Thank you to them for sponsoring this tournament and all they do for Northeast Ohio travel baseball, as this is the 19th rendition of this tournament. It's Eckert, Kelly, and Matthews due up this inning for NMC, who are looking for some kind of spark. Good block behind the dish by Kramer. As I said in the prior two games, blocking, catching is huge. Obviously, calling the right pitch is a big part of catching, but blocking just as important. Ground ball right side of the infield, it goes. Dalton scoops, throws as Zarco is in time for out number one. So now with one away, up steps Murphy. Kelly for his second cut had a nice hit down the left field line his first time up. And as well, going into this tournament, one of the names I did recognize as his mom, Mrs. Kelly, I had as a teacher back in second grade at St. Joseph and John. Congratulations to her by being announced as the new principal of St. Columkille. The pitch. Misses upstairs. There's a 1-0 count to begin this at bat. The pitch. In the zone, that'll even it up at 1-1. Holcomb has done a nice job settling in after the rough first inning. Gave up 3 hits in that inning and a walk, but has battled back. Now it's a 1-2 count on Kelly. Misses outside, now a 2-2 count. Time called. Holcomb has retired the last 5 batters he has faced in a row. Ground ball right side, scooped up by Zarco. Make it the last 6 batters he's faced retired in a row. Zarco steps on first for out number 2. And now it goes to Isaac Matthews. His second cut of the ball game. Infield fly, his first time out. The pitch from Holcomb, wasting no time getting back to work, and that's why he is dangerous on the mound. Nothing in 1 count. Gets right back to work. Misses upstairs. That'll even it up at 1-1. Holcomb did a great job in the first game that he played in blocking, and on the mound has done a considerably good job. Like we said, the first inning was a little rough, but since then has settled in nicely. Swing and a miss. Gets Matthews to chase upstairs. He's down to his final strike. In the 4th inning, it's Rossetti, Morin, and Dalton due up for release. The pitch. Ground ball right side it goes. Dalton trying to get a second put out of the inning. He does as he finds Zarco's glove, retiring the side. End of 3 in Hudson. Release leads it 5-1. Top of the fourth here at Hudson High School in the 2024 Tim Lally Memorial Diamond League Tournament Championship game between Release and NMC. It's a great game so far, a 5-1 lead for Release. They're enjoying things a little bit more than NMC, and a big reason why they had that lead, Jack Zarko. An excellent home run to left field. The moment it left the bat, everyone in the ballpark knew that ball was not coming back. And after that, the runs kept coming and coming. An excellent round of hitting from the whole team, and they are in the driver's seat to win this game. But still plenty of baseball left to go here in Hudson. Don't count NMC out. They still have plenty of fight left in them. Sloan's first pitch of the inning runs inside and finds the zone. Nothing in one count. Sloan will come set. The windup, and now the pitch. Swing and a miss, a hefty cut from Rossetti. In the words of Matt Vasgersian on MLB The Show, a hearty cut there. Sloan has 1K on the afternoon. Can the quote-unquote contact pitcher get a second? Smacks right side foul in the parking lot. Actually, will die in the grass before it gets there. Still, knock on wood, no cars hit. Now, if it hits my car, we have some big issues based on where I parked. It would take, I believe, literally the Incredible Hulk to hit it. That's an unfortunate walk for me. The pitch from Sloan, curveball, popped up and goes out of play once again. Lands smack dab in the middle of the stands to our right. Had a close call in the first game, and once again, that's why you have insurance on your equipment, ladies and gentlemen. I know I have it. Hopefully, at least. I think I do. Oh, we hit a car. I think we did. Something went off. It wasn't a baseball that hit it, but nonetheless, we have a car horn. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. Grounder to 2, throw to 1 is in time. It didn't take a baseball hitting a car, but nonetheless, we have an alarm. But a nice throw over by Katarina to Albert for out number 1. It had to happen. There were 3 games. Either a car had to get hit, an alarm going off. Something had to happen here in 3 games. Something had to. The pitch from Sloan. Smack left side of the infield. Nice snag. Throw across diamond is in time. Over to 1. Magalone does his job. It's 2 up, 2 down. And now Jagger Dalton. Don't know if we're more impressed on his hitting ability or his fielding ability today. 3 hits in 2 games so far, and a web gem at second base, diving to snag a ball. He has done it all. The pitch from Sloan. Smack left side, foul. The coach in the third base coaching box had to do a little skip to my loo. And in the first 2 games, we had a coach make a fielding play in the box at third base. Still are yet to see that in this game. Sloan will set up the 0-1. Finds the inside corner, nothing in 2. In the first game, it was Downing who attacked the outside corner and had a run-in with where the ball was going to be called a strike. This time around, it's Sloan attacking the inside corner and has done an excellent job finding it. The 0-2, curveball, it's sky to the left side. Going forward is Sloan, calls off his third baseman and retrieves it to retire the side. Release goes in order. Middle of 4 in Hudson. It's a 5-1 lead for Release. Bottom of the fourth inning here at Hudson High School's baseball field. A beautiful ballpark itself is the reason it's called the ballpark at Hudson. A beautiful facility, grass outfield, turf infield, similar to Lutheran West, the way they had it a couple of years ago before putting in the fence and I believe finishing the turf. Do not quote me on the finishing the turf part, but nonetheless, a similar venue, but nonetheless, a beautiful kind of scenic view of the woods in the outfield. First pitch of the bottom of the fourth, skied into right field and caught for out number one. Morin does a nice job to run and retrieve it. That retires Courtney, the home run hitter for this NMC team. So far today, 3 home runs in 3 games, 2 of them from Jack Zarko and Andon Bender, the shortstop of the Longhorns, had an inside the park home run to keep the game going from the 4th to the 5th. The pitch from Holcomb, swing and a miss, a hefty cut from Albert, nothing in 1 count. Albert, an RBI single, his first time up, the only damage done so far by NMC. Holcomb gets back to work, finds a zone, does a nice job to paint it. It's an 0-2 count. Time called. Did the duck noises finally get told to stop? There's a chance. No, they were not, as they're back. The pitch from Holcomb. Grounder off the glove of Holcomb, and he will reach with an infield base hit. It was smoked back at Holcomb. Lucky not to get smacked in the face, but nonetheless, in the words of many, a hit's a hit. It counts. It scored the same. It's a base runner for NMC. That is the first base runner in the last 9 batters to get on base for NMC. Holcomb will now have to retire Katarina, who walked his first time up. Holcomb checking the runner over at first base. The first time he had to do this in a couple of innings. And the NMC dugout starting to get loud. Right field it goes, over the right fielder's head. Morin goes over and retrieves it nonetheless for out number 2. He has recorded both outs of the frame. Looked a little caught off his line originally. Maybe took his first step in, which outfielders know is an outfielding sin. But in the end, made up for it, trailed back, got it over the back shoulder, and made the play. And now Mike Magalone, third baseman, steps up for his second cut. Struck out, swinging his first time up. And time will be called as the catcher will go and talk to Holcomb. Remember, stay tuned after the ball game to see the trophy presentation, to see the champion get crowned in the 19th annual 2024, or not really 2024, but it's 19th annual Tim Lally Memorial Diamond League Tournament. Right now it looks like it's released, but there's still plenty of baseball left to go that could change the winner. And now, are we making a change? We are. So mid-inning, it's not a pitching change, it's a right fielder change. Aaron Fauver will go in to right field, so he's the extra hitter. So most likely the change is just simple, that Morin will now become the extra hitter, and Fauver will just be the right fielder. I believe now technically they can be interchangeable. It's a fine line. They are interchangeable. So that's something to watch as the game goes on. An excellent curveball. There it is once again. Wait. Just the curveball has been nasty the whole game, the whole tournament, the whole day. It's just been impressive the control these pitchers have on it. The pitch. Misses low. There was some brief action in the bullpen for NMC. It was McCreary who went out there for a run and now has returned. Holcomb sets again and delivers. The back pick, not in time. A missile sent down by Kramer, and there was a chance he had him, but Zarko's tag just not in time. But he still applauds his catcher's efforts. Reminiscent of what Daniel Crable of St. V's did against Holy Name twice. The pitch. In the dirt. Thought about it again, but we'll hold up. It's a full count. I've said it many times today. blocking, catching is huge, and there it is once again. Kept it in front of him and almost had a great play. And going back to the first game, Eckert ended the game on a throw out. Another attempt, low but blocked. Sarko does a nice job. They get down to a knee and keep it in front. 3-2 count. The Meister waits on deck. The payoff runs inside. 2 Ducks on the pond with 2 away for NMC. And there's the Duck Kazoo back. Each team has their own kind of rally call. You see the rally cap, you see the rally helmets. NMC, their thing is the duck call. You gotta have fun in the game. There's always so much fun you can have in just simply going out there every day and competing with a quote-unquote Mamba mentality. You have to have fun. You even saw Kobe have the Mamba mentality and have fun at the same time. You have to have that same mentality. And with everyone on the fence, momentum might be in NMC's favor for the time being. A good pitch nonetheless from Holcomb. It's an 0-1 count to begin this at-bat on LeMeister. One swing in the back can spark a rally. Holcomb checking over at 2, delivers. Misses outside. And you could tell the noise from the dugout potentially messing with Holcomb. Still no action and releases bullpen. They seem to be confident with their starter. In the zone, a get-right pitch amid the jeers of the Ducks. We've had all kind of bird references today. We had the duck and we had the geese fly over in the last game. Holcomb looking to get out of the jam unscathed. Foul to the backstop. Survive and advance. That has to be the mentality with 2 strikes on a batter, especially given this scenario in the game. You're down by 4. If you're out, you have at most 9 outs remaining to get the job done. The pitch, ground ball left side, it goes to short. Ward throws it 2, it's in time. Release, survives and gets out of the jam and goes into the 5th, up 5-1. Top 5 here in Hudson. It's a 5-1 ball game. The runs starting to kind of slow down. The defense improving for both teams, but still one swing of the bat, as you know, can change the trajectory of the game. It's Mercurio, Ward, and Kramer do up this inning for release. They lead it 5-1. If you're just tuning in, I am Nathan Smee on the call for you this evening. Skips past the catcher Matthews. Once again, stay tuned after the game to see the trophy presentation. It's a big trophy to get, 19th annual tournament, as well as shout out to our sponsor, Lally Chevrolet, for all they do, not only sponsoring this tournament, but all they do really in supporting travel baseball in the state. They do a lot. It's a great tournament. It's a very competitive tournament. It's a prestigious tournament in a league that is basically built off of just tournament format. It's arguably, besides the end of the year one, the biggest trophy you can get in this league. The pitch from Sloan. And the dirt blocked. A nice change of pace there from Sloan as he's still trying to vary things up 5-1, but still he has dealt really well. The way he has pitched, you would not think he's given up 5 runs today. He's back at it. Delivery. Right center field it goes. It falls for a base hit. A nice bit of hitting for Caleb Mercurio. He is now 1 for 3 in this game. I believe that's his 3rd hit overall on the afternoon. He is coming back to his best. Now here comes Brevin Ward. 1 for 2 on the afternoon with a base hit and a fly out to center field. Time will be called. NMC will go and talk to their pitcher. Do we have a change? We might. LeMeister, the designated hitter, is jogging into center field. McCreary will come in from center. So you can hear the coach say Cole LeMeister is going to center field. McCreary could come on to pitch. I believe he has pitched at some point in this tournament. Actually, not in this tournament. He does pitch. So the junior at Indian Valley will come onto the bump for NMC. We'll step aside. 1 on, top 5. It's a 5-1 lead for release. The call to the bullpen has been made. Austin McCreary, the junior at Indian Valley, steps on to the bump from center field. Cole LeMeister goes into center field. NMC looking for a spark, down 5-1, just trying to get out of this inning with none away. There's a runner at first base for Brevin Ward. If you're just tuning in, I am Nathan Smee on the call for you this evening in the 2024 Lally Memorial Diamond League Tournament Championship game. 3 great games today thus far. This one, arguably the best. The best saved for last. We've seen some great baseball, though. Runner goes wide. The throw down, it might be there. Not in time. It's a stolen bag for Caleb Mercurio. It was a nice job just to get on in there, beating the throw, but that was an excellent chuck nonetheless from Matthews. Regardless of who NMC has had behind the dish today, whether it be Matthews, whether it be Eckert, or whether it even be Lahode, who we haven't seen in this game, they have had a rock behind there. The pitch misses low this time around. After Ward, it's Kramer and then Zarco back up once again. Mercury will set and deliver. Smacked into left field, but right directly to the left fielder, Courtney. Or correction, yeah, Courtney, there we go. Trying to read the different rosters up there. Either way, it's out number 1. Just a nice job, though. Didn't have to move much. Right into the glove. Now up steps Cole Kramer in for his third cuts. A double and a ground out to his name thus far. McCreary will take a second. I believe he's going to call up his pitch or catcher. To stay up to date on all of the Diamond League action, follow the Diamond League over on Twitter. To stay up to date on all of my media endeavors, follow SmeeSports on Instagram and Twitter. And finally, subscribe here to SmeeSports YouTube and put on push notifications, be notified we upload or go live. My goal is to get to 250 subscribers by the end of the calendar year. Have some stuff planned for the summer. Last year, we had the explosive fast pitch summer tournament, the Firework Frenzy at Victory Park on tap for you. Last year was 3 broadcasts. This year, we're going for a little bit more. I believe the number that I suggested was 8 in 2 days. It's going to be a lot, but it should be a fun day at the park at Victory Park at the end of June. The pitch from Mercury, swing and a miss. Finds the outside corner on some off speed. And he's doing exactly what Sloan did so well. The variance of location. You can't pitch it in the same spot every time and expect a good result. You saw that ball tanked by Ward in the left field. If it was just a little bit more to the right, it was extra bases. Kramer will take a second and own the box. In the on-deck circle, Wade Zarko. But Zarko has had one heck of an afternoon. Runner goes. Ground ball right side prevents a throwdown. The throw 2-1 is in time. The play at home is not in time. A nice bit of running there by Mercurio to get on in, as now Release leads it 6-1. He has plenty of speed on him. It's a ground out nonetheless, but gets the job done as the runner scores. And now the base is cleared. Up steps Jack Zarko. There's danger in the box. 3 for 3 combined in both games today with 2 home runs. The pitch from Mercury. It's hit foul. The moment that left the hand and was in the frame of reference, I was bracing for impact. It was right where Zarko definitely wanted that ball to be. There's a chance as well that Mercury's kind of pitching slower than Sloan was, so that could be an adjustment that Zarko needs to make. The pitch. Finds his own 0-2 count.
Oh, stay alive, Jack. Stay alive.
Zarko has been in an 0-2 count all 3 at-bats this game. But for him to do what he has done today is nothing less than impressive. The 0-2. In the dirt, just going to skip past Matthews, and that'll be a 1-2 count as a man on deck. Holcomb will jog for the foul ball, or the pass ball, more suited for it. Once again, stay tuned at the end of the game to see the trophy presentation for the winner of this year's tournament. So 1-2 count, Mercury sets. Now the pitch. Smacked up the gut into center field. It's going over the center fielder's head, and it drops in for a base hit. Zarko will go on into second base. The big man steps on the bag and will retreat. He is now 3 for 3 on the afternoon in this game. 4 for 4 overall. What can't Jack Zarko do in the box? This is if Dwayne Johnson played baseball. The way that this guy can hit the baseball is impressive. North Canton Hoover, you have yourself an excellent, not only baseball player, but football player. Rumor has it he was pumping iron this morning. The pitch from Mercury in the zone to 0-1 count to begin this at bat on Holcomb. So as well, for those of you wondering on the run rule, it is 10 runs after 5 and 8 runs after 6. So right now, 3 runs separate them from the 6th inning run rule, and then a little bit more for the 5-inning run rule. We should see a 6th inning of play. The pitch clips the corner. A nice job dotting it up. It's an 0-2 count. After Holcomb, it goes to Fauver. For NMC, Mercury, Tabata, and Eckert due up in the home half of the 5th. The pitch from Mercury, Ground ball right side, doesn't sneak past second baseman. No, it does not. The throw on over to one is in time. Katarina slides and chucks over to retire the side. We go into the home half of the fifth. Release leads it 6-1 over NMC Wright and Ball. Back on in the home half of the fifth here. Release leads it 6-1 over NMC. If you're just tuning in, I am Nathan Smee on the call for you this evening. The Duck Kazoo is back as Mercury steps into the box after him as Tabata and Eckert. First pitch of the inning from Holcomb in the zone. Nothing in one count. The winner of this game is the 19th champion of the Tim Lally Memorial Tournament in the 16U division. Snagged on over at second base. Dalton throws on over to Zarko for out number one. That is the fourth defensive putout of the afternoon from the second baseman, Jagger Dalton. Has a base hit to his name as well in this game, and a great game last time out. And all around, there's a lot of athletes on this Release team. Misses low. It's a 1-0 count to begin this at bat here on Ferris Tabata, who grounded out too short his first time up. Holcomb sets and delivers. Curve finds the zone. A nice curveball once again. Stop me if you've heard that one today. Misses upstairs this time around, trying to change up location with the top of the lineup due up, starting with Eckert. It's a 2-1 count. Holcomb sets and delivers. Ground ball chopped to the left side. Ward scoops it up, takes a second, throws across the diamond. It's in time to Zarko. It's 2 up, 2 down to begin the home half of the fifth. And now up steps Brady Eckert. 1 for 2 on the afternoon in this ball game, with a base hit back in the first and a ground out his last time up. For Release, Fauver, Lukens, and Rossetti due up in the sixth. You still hear plenty of noise from the dugout of NMC. You have to love that. Down by 5, they're not showing any signs of giving up. And in a tournament game, that's exactly what you need. I mentioned it in the last game. The Longhorns had a bunch of their players. should be good to go. We had to do a little bit of a mic change here in game number 3. We're back on in the top of the 6th inning. It's a 6-1 ball game. If you're just tuning in, I am Nathan Smee on the call for you this evening. There we go, just updating the scoreboard. There we go. We should be all back to normal here in Hudson. Wild pitch outside this time from Mercury. Fauver, Lukens, and Rossetti do up this inning for release as they're looking to add on to their lead. Already up by 5. Need 3 runs unanswered to end the game right here. Mercury comes back set. Now the pitch. Misses on the outside corner. Tried painting it, but just misses outside. Fauver so far in this game, 2 for 2 with 2 base hits. Reached second base on an error, however. The pitch. Misses off the plate. I'll make it now a full 3-2 count. Fauver in the last game went 1 for 4, reached on an error and had a base hit. So far today, 2 RBIs and 3 base hits. Not a bad day at the office for him and his teammates as a whole. The pitch. Misses outside. Actually, no, it's a late call for strike 3. An excellent pitch from Austin Mercury. Just paints the corner for out number 1. Fauver chucked the bat like he was going to first, but the ump told him, in the words of Lee Corso, not so fast. And now up steps Carter Lukens for his third at-bat. A base hit and a K to his name thus far. Comes set. Now the pitch. Curveball just misses upstairs. It's a 1-0 count to begin this at-bat. Lukens has flashed the leather a couple of times so far in the 2 games that he has played in. Last time, 3 walks and a double. 2 RBIs to his name from there. So far today, on 6 trips to the plate, now 7, he has only not reached once. 2 hits and 3 walks, and on top of it, 2 RBIs. The pitch from Mercury. Finds the zone. It's just a battle right now for NMC. Get to the next part of the game. Get to the next half inning, next whatever you need to get to. Mercury will set once again, trying to retire Lukens, and he does. Gets into chase low, 2 up, 2 Ks in the top of the 6th for NMC. And now Alex Rossetti, the left fielder, steps up once again. Rossetti reached on an error his first time up and grounded out to second his last time up. In the home half of the inning, it's still going to be the top part of the lineup due, but still it's going to be 2, 3, and 4, I believe. The pitch from Mercury misses up and out, 1-0 count. Mercury has looked like a completely different pitcher this inning. He has really settled on into the ball game. Ground ball left side, scooped up. Throw across diamond is in time on an excellent stretch by Albert. Makes the play happen on the throw from Magalone to retire the side. We go into the bottom of the 6th. Release still leads it 6-1. Back on for the home half of the 6th inning. Still plenty of work to do in this ballgame. It's a 6-1 lead as of now for Release Baseball. For Destiny, and I am Nathan Smee on the call for you this evening in this 2024 Tim Lally Memorial Diamond League Tournament Championship game, the 19th annual tournament. We're looking to crown a champion, and we will do so after the ball game concludes tonight. Now up steps Murphy Kelly for his third cuts, 1 for 2 on the afternoon. Misses outside, 1-0 count to begin this at-bat. Kelly had the base hit back in the first down the left field line that served as kind of a catalyst that ended up leading to Albert hitting an RBI single later on in the frame. The Duck Kazoo continues to go, but not as much. The pitch. Swing and a miss, tries to make contact outside, but is unable to do so. So 2-1 count. The pitch from Holcomb. Misses upstairs, now a 3-1 count. The on-deck circle is Isaac Matthews, the catcher. Comes a pitch from Holcomb, 3-1. Fouled off the bat to the left side. We'll have a full count, 3-2. Release just trying to cruise on through the rest of this ball game and get their silverware. Holcomb wastes no time after the play is said. Payoff, right side of the infield. A nice diving effort is enough to keep it in the infield, but not enough to retire Murphy Kelly as he is aboard to begin the inning. But still a nice sliding effort by Dalton. Tried to make another web gem happen, but nonetheless kept it in the infield, so that's better than having it go in the outfield and risking potentially Kelly going for 2. Nonetheless, runner at first, none away. Can this spark a rally? Holcomb will set and deliver. Misses upstairs, 1-0 count. Matthews calling time, getting a call. NMC still engaged in this game as ever. They're trying to make the comeback of dreams happen. The pitch from Holcomb. Misses upstairs, the back pick thought about by Kramer, but he'll throw it back to Holcomb instead. I like the activity that we've seen from the catchers throughout the 3 games today. They have all been active behind the dish, trying to make plays happen if they can. It's been fun to watch. And time called in the box. Holcomb will come set. Now the pitch. Just misses outside. A good spot nonetheless, though, from Holcomb. Since the first inning, Holcomb has only allowed 2 base hits, one of them being to Kelly just now, and the other one being to Quentin Albert. And that's a walk, so 2-1 with none away. NMC starting to bite back. And now the head coach of Release will go and talk to his pitcher, Holcomb. No action in the bullpen. Will he throw in an arm? He is summoning an arm. We will have a pitching change, it appears. Logan Brown will enter the game and go into the outfield. Wait to see who he brings on in. If he brings someone into the game, it might just be a somewhat generic change of fielders. But no, we will have a pitching change. It's a 6-1 ball game. We'll step aside and bring you the call of the bullpen. Fooled us. We thought it was a pitching change. No, it's just a change in center field. Logan Brown will go and play out there. Actually, not in center. I believe it's in right field. So I believe then, for the second time, the right fielder has been changed. Nonetheless, Logan Brown's in the game. Now there's going to be some action in the bullpen. Ground ball left side to go. Snagged at short. 6, 4. A little bit too high for the 3. A nice effort over at short to get the 1 out, but the throw at 1 not in time as it was just a little bit over the head of Zarco, but that's still nonetheless a fielder's choice. That will help. So now with 1 away, up steps Albert, who's 2 for 2 so far in this ball game. Holcomb will come set. Here's a couple looks, still looking and delivers. Popped up, it is skied on in the infield. Dalton goes for it, gets under it. No, he doesn't, he drops it. The throw to two is in time. It's a fielder's choice instead of a catch. A run will score, so make it now a 6-2 ball game. No infield fly called. Don't know if that was on purpose. Does it really matter if it was on purpose or not? Everyone's in the same spot. The only difference is one more run on the board. An interesting fielder's choice for out number 2. Now here comes Mason Katarina in looking to get another run on the board. In the zone, it's a 0-1 count to begin this at-bat. For release, Morin, Dalton, and Mercurio will be called upon to try and add some insurance runs to their lead going into the home half of the 7th. Upstairs missed this time around, evens it up at 1-1. Holcomb sets once again, wasting no time. Now the pitch. Nice block behind the dish by Kramer to keep it in front of him. If that gets past him, that's a base. Every base right now is going to make a difference. Big block there from Kramer. 2-1. It's popped up to the right side in right field and caught. Nice job in right field. The substitution pays off as Logan Brown trots on in with the baseball. Release 3 outs away from winning the tournament. We go to the 7th with Release leading NMC 6-2. Top 7 here at Hudson High School. Still plenty of baseball to play. Release leads at 6-2 over NMC Wright Ball. For you guys tuning in, I am Nathan Smee on the call for you this evening in the 2024 Tim Lally Memorial Diamond League Tournament Championship game. After the game, we'll crown our 19th champion, as this is the year 19 of the tournament. Next year, a big year, year 20. We'll see what festivities come with it. We could see some talent, some big talent, obviously, in this league next year. We'll see what breakouts happen, especially given the spring season ahead for baseball in the OHSAA. The pitch from McCreary runs inside, just kind of moves a foot out of the way. So Logan Brown, the junior at Buckeye, steps in for his first cuts. It's a 3-0 count on him. His Bucks had a good year making it to the district semifinal. The pitch finds the corner. A nice pitch there from McCreary, just dotting up the corner. And that's what these pitchers have done an excellent job of all afternoon. just finding their sweet spot. Each pitcher has a spot they want to hit each time, and for the most part, they get in the vicinity. The payoff pitch is outside. It's a leadoff walk for Logan Brown. And now Jagger Dalton, the jack of all trades, steps in the box for his third cuts. An RBI single his first time up and a pop out to the pitcher his last time up. But he has done an excellent job over at second base today. 4 putouts and that sliding play that kept the ball in the infield. He has one heck of a glove. If there was a tournament MVP, you could pretty much argue the top 5 candidates are on this release baseball team. Just inside, it's a 1-0 count. But based on today alone, I feel like your MVP has to be Jack Zarco. The way that man has hit and played in the field, been really good. Even on the play that could have been a 6-4-3 double play, jumped up and kept the ball in front of him. That's all he needed to do. He didn't try and do the fancy thing, go up, grab it, bring it down. He did the right thing and made sure the ball didn't get past him. A brick wall over at first base. Looking forward to seeing what he can do in his junior year at Hoover on the football field and the baseball diamond alike. I have his grandparents in front of me just say how good of a kid he is, and just the way he plays, you can definitely tell that he is one of those exceptions of the stereotype of those big athletes having big heads. No, he's not arrogant. He's not out there chirping. He's out there to play the game of baseball and is out there playing with a fire under him, as he has been flawless today. Mercuri getting back to work. Misses upstairs. Thought the runner was going to go, but he's going to go on back. It goes back to the top of the lineup with Caleb Mercurio due up next for release. It's a 3-0 count. Mercuri trying to dial back on into the ball game. Comes set. Will deal. Misses inside. It's 2 walks in a row. Now Caleb Mercurio steps in for his 4th cuts of the ball game. 2 ground outs, a base hit, and a stolen bag to his name thus far. Some signs being given by the release coach over at third. Mercuri getting set back on the bump, checks over his shoulder at second base. Runner goes, bunt being showed, pull back, goes wide. Runner safe all the way around. So stolen bag for Jagger Dalton and for Nick Morin. So Mercurio now has 2 ducks in scoring position for him to work with. One swing in the back can make this an 8-2 ball game. Mercuri well set. The pitch. Curveball misses upstairs this time around.
Bring him in.
We've seen a lot of good contact into the outfield grass today at Hudson High School. Do we have one more crack at the bat left? Mercuri will deal. Finds the corner. Delayed call. Clips it. It was an excellent curve. Once again, the off-speed finding the corner of the plate. That is exactly what these pitchers are trying to do, and it worked out perfectly once again. The 2-1. Finds it again. It's a 2-2. Austin Mercuri starting to settle back into things. Ward awaits in the on-deck circle. Mercuri looking for out number 1 in the frame. The pitch. Nice block behind the dish by Matthews to keep it in front of him. That saves a run. There's a reason why I've said all day, blocking catching is important. There it is once again. As a catcher myself, in this situation, you know if that ball gets past you, a run is scoring. You have to have that in your mind. The payoff pitch. Ground ball left side. Goes off the glove of the shortstop. 1 run will score. No contest at 3. It's an RBI for Mercurio to give release a 7-2 lead. That gives an extra little bit of insurance for release as they're on their way to a championship. Now Brevin Ward, a base hit and 2 flyouts to his name thus far. Mercuri with runners at the corners behind him will set. Runner goes at first. No throw down to 1, or to 2, correction. Now 2 are in scoring position once again.
Come on, Brenton, bring him in.
So right now a 5-run lead in hand for Holcomb to work with in the next inning. The pitch misses off the plate. On deck is Cole Kramer, and in the hole is Jack Zarko. McCreary will set. Now the pitch. Runs inside, almost hits him. No action in the bullpen for NMC. They're trying to get into the 7th and get back of the sticks and try and make some late game magic happen. In tournament play, anything is possible. The pitch goes past. It hits off the backstop. It's an 8-2 ball game as home is taken. A nice job running the bases by Jagger Dalton. Here we are, a 6-run lead for Release with a runner 90 feet away from scoring. McCreary still getting plenty of encouragement from the fans behind him. Doesn't matter how late in the game it is, they're still supporting their pitcher. And that's what you love to see from the fan base. Misses outside. So runners at the corners now, 1 away as Cole Kramer steps in. Kramer, a double and 2 groundouts to his name along with an RBI. Time will be called for a mound visit. Once again, stay tuned after the game to see the trophy presentation to the winner as we will crown our 19th champion of the Tim Lally Memorial Diamond League Tournament. Once again, a big shout out to our sponsor, Tim Lally Chevrolet, for all they do supporting the efforts for this tournament and as well all they do in the local area for travel baseball. To stay up to date on all of the Diamond League action, follow the Diamond League over on Twitter. To stay up to date on all my media endeavors, follow SmeeSports on Instagram and Twitter. And finally, subscribe here to SmeeSports YouTube and put on push notifications. Be notified when we go live or upload. Our goal, or my goal, I should say. I'm used to saying our goal with Holy Name Broadcasting, so bear with me, ladies and gentlemen. It's to get to 250 subscribers by the end of the calendar year. Have some stuff planned for the rest of the summer. Have some stuff planned for the fall sports season. And potentially could see some exciting basketball down the stretch in the winter. Looking to potentially call some big games over at where the show is. Where is the show? Ask Sonny Johnson, the coach of Garfield Heights. He'll tell you exactly how to get to Garfield Heights High School's gymnasium. That is where the show is in the OHSAA. Looking to potentially call some games over there to see Marcus Johnson, the 5-star, play some exciting basketball. First pitch to Kramer, sees in the zone. 0-1 count. For NMC, we have Magalone, LeMeister, and McCreary due up next inning. Fouled on over the bleachers. The runner will have to retreat. I still like the activity on the base path for Release. It's a 6-run game, but the game's not over. You can't assume that NMC won't turn around and score 7 runs and end the ball game right now. You have to assume that the game is nowhere near over. Currently 9:44 on our watch. We had an early start, so we're nearing the hour 45 mark of this ball game. The pitch, smacked into center field. It's shallow. It falls for a base hit. It's an RBI single for Cole Kramer, and the runners continue to advance. The play at third is not in time, so runners in scoring position for Jack Zarko. We have some damage still to be done after the RBI single. It's a 9-2 ball game, 1 away. Jack is back. With 2 runners on, it could be a 3-run home run if he gets a hold of one. What does Jack Zarko have as a cherry on top of his MVP performance in this tournament? The pitch. Curves. Nice pitch there. The curveball still as dangerous as ever here at 9:45 p.m. as it was back at 3:30. The pitch. Misses upstairs this time around. Ever Zarko, it goes to Holcomb. But Zarko on the day. 4 for 4 combined across 2 games with 2 walks and a hit by pitch as well. Just an excellent overall day at the park for him. The pitch, off the bat awkwardly, it's catchable. Albert, for the first time today, retires Jack Zarco for out number 2. The first putout recorded against him all day. To say that this late in a tournament is just unfathomable. It's an insane stat that doesn't sound true, but it is. The first time Jack Zarco has been retired, but still not going to take away from the excellent performance today. 4 for 5 on the afternoon combined. With 2 away, it's pitcher versus pitcher, McCreary versus Holcomb. It's a 1-0 count on the pitcher. In the on-deck circle is Aaron Fauber. McCreary sets, checks over the back shoulder once again, and delivers. Curveball smacked and caught over at shortstop. Nice job by Thabita to jump up and get it, retiring the side in the process. We go into the home half of the 7th. NMC has 3 outs to work with as they trail 9-2. Here we are, bottom of the 7th, the last half inning of the 2024 Tam Lally Memorial Diamond League Tournament. Release leads it 9-2 and are 3 outs away from lifting the trophy, which is arguably the most prestigious trophy in all the Diamond League. It's a big trophy to win early on in the year, and it could be a tempo setter or a tempo killer, depending on how you play in this tournament. Both these teams have impressed all tournament long. They have done a really good job to get to where they are. Both of them enter this game 4-1. One team will be 5-1 and champions. The other will be 4-2 and runners-up. It's baseball at its finest. Release leads it by 7 and looks to seal the deal. Holcomb started the game off rough in the first inning, allowing that run, but since then has done a nice job to settle into the game and has only allowed 2 hits since. It's been a great display all the way around for Release today, as they have been the team of the tournament and are well deserving of a title. Ground ball, slow chopper, throw across diamond is in time. Excellent charge by Lukens over at third for out number 1. Carter Lukens makes potentially one last imprint on the tournament, and an excellent one. A slow chopper to the left side, does his job, goes to greet it, throws on over to Zarco, the brick wall, and says, let's get one out closer to winning this thing. Ground ball right side, it goes to Dalton. Throw to 1 is in time. Sound the final countdown. Release is 1 out away from being champions. And now Austin McCreary, the last hope for this team. NMC needs him to get on base or the game is over. Holcomb looking to end the game. Will deal. Fouled away. 0-1 count. If McCreary does his job, it goes to Ferris Tabita. Misses off the plate this time. That'll even it up at 1-1. Release has some action in the bullpen, but is ready to celebrate. The 1-1 popped up and out of play as a goose flies on over the field. So one final flyover of this afternoon's tournament play. We had the formation earlier, and now a lone goose comes back just to check on the score. It's a 1-2 count. Here comes the pitch from Holcomb. Fouled on the ground. So barely, just barely, the game continues. It's survive and advance. The Duck Kazoo continues to play. Maybe that's what called the gooseback. 1-2 again. Foul away to the right side. This time in the parking lot. Just barely misses a car. So he'll see the 1-2 once again. Holcomb getting ready. Is this the dagger? Chop foul to the right side, so he survives another pitch. And a fielding play in the on-deck circle from Ferris Tabita. Once again, added to his put-out list. Andrew Holcomb looking to end the game. The 1-2 misses upstairs. So that will even it up now at 2-2. And the on-deck circle is Tabita. Holcomb wasting no time. Will nod. The 2-2. Curveball, ground ball right side. Zarco gets it. Release Baseball wins the 2024 Tim Lally Memorial Diamond League Tournament, taking down NMC 9-2. An excellent display from start to finish as they go 5-1 on the weekend and have some silverware to show for it. An excellent, excellent team releases and an excellent, excellent performance this afternoon in not one, but two great ball games. 23 combined runs across two games, not two complete games even though, given the fact that the last game ended early. But your player of the game and MVP of the tournament, brought to you by Tim Lally Chevrolet, goes to none other than Jack Zarco. 3 for 4 in the last game, 4 for 5 overall. Only didn't reach once, had a great game. Now we're beginning our trophy ceremony for the winners release. There it is, Release Baseball presented with some silverware to begin the 2024 16U Diamond League season. They do it in style, a 9-2 win. This is just the beginning of the partnership here with the 3 leagues ran by Mr. John Mangelkamp. You have the OPL, you have the Diamond League, and you have the Western Reserve Collegiate League. As of right now, our next game will be on Sunday, a doubleheader over at Brunswick High School as the B2 Bulls roll on into town to take on Premier Ohio in a doubleheader. Should be a great game. A lot of great players over in the WRCL. To stay at that in all of Diamond League, OPL, and Western Reserve Collegiate League action, follow their social medias on Twitter mainly. To stay at that in all my media, follow SmeeSports on Instagram and Twitter. And finally, subscribe here to the SmeeSports YouTube channel and put on push notifications to be notified when I upload or go live. My goal is to get to 250 subscribers by the end of the calendar year, a daunting task as we're around 200 subscribers away but anything is possible. Thank you all for the support this afternoon. For all 3 broadcasts, it has been a pleasure to call games for these young men who have just been great sports. No real jeering, no jabbing, none of that stuff. It has been a clean tournament, a great tournament. As well, shout out to the fans who made this a great day. Positive cheering, no real negativity. That's what you want from this age level of baseball. But with that, we'll leave you to the ceremony and the fun celebrations. We're going to have them face this way and get us one good shot on the live feed. We're going to ask them one question. How does it feel to be champions, Release? There you go. Feels great to be champions. We'll leave you with them panning on in. Have a good night, everyone. Release wins the tournament. Thank you one last time to our sponsor, Tim Lally Chevrolet, for sponsoring our efforts here in this tournament. Have a good night, everyone. Release, celebrate your trophy.